Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. The kicker, Tyler Bass, has us ready to start. And off we go from Ford Field. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's the change of pace back. That's Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A 2nd down throw for Love. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their 1st points of the game.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Play action. It's Allen. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be Paul. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender. And You're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
Here's Love. That is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run, and for the first time, it's Jonathan Brooks. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll go once more with Brooks. Brooks, 1st down and then some. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
They've got it at the 8, 1st down and goal. Here's Allen. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And a good job to make sure he didn't get loose. Brought down around the 7. They'll run it right here with Brooks. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. On play action, Allen. That is caught by the tight end, T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Detroit. And Greg, that is good play design there. Using the play fake to get the receiver time to get open.
And down here this close to the goal line, Mike, it doesn't take much. All you need is that linebacker or that defender to freeze for that split second. That's all you need to create separation, and that's an easy pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Pass now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will extend their 1st quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Now return coming from the 7. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
We had a chance to sit down with the quarterback this week in practice. He preached the importance of that I have to do a better job protecting the ball. Well, so far here early, it doesn't seem like that's been the case. He's been a little reckless here in the opening quarter, and he's going to have to clean that up throughout the rest of this game.
On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. Down the sideline, past the 45. The speed on display. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Lions. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Montrell Washington now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Love to throw. This one complete to Oliver. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Here's Love to throw. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
On the ground, it's Chubb.
A corner who is not only a good tackler, Mike, but a willing tackler can be a huge asset to any defense. So often they get a bad rap. They're considered just pass defenders. They want to run around. But for a guy to be able to come up and force the run and keep this to no gain, man, that makes a big difference on any defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Love. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And the Cardinal first down.
On the handoff, this is Chubb. We are through one. It's the Lions who have the early lead. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. He'll get this out wide. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, 3 to go. They'll try and run it here, and it's Chubb. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This one from 43 yards away. Koo's kick is good. And the Cardinals are on the board now here in this 2nd quarter.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
First and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Alex Singleton on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 22-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Another try with Brooks. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
The offensive line doing a great job opening these run lanes. They have been there this entire first half, and I think if I'm this play caller, until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away, I think I'm just going to keep turning around and handing it to that guy.
On 1st and 10, here's Brooks. Up the sideline, past midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's going to take this all the way home. Jonathan Brooks, touchdown Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Taking care of business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. That's complete to his big tight end. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And this is taken in by the defense. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
And this is how you just keep wearing down a defense. You find yourself with a pretty big lead. Now can they just lean on this run game the rest of the way and close this game out with a win?
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing is Allen. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that will lead to a 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Brooks. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. That's Jermaine Johnson there on the stop. On 3rd down, it's Allen. That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Lions. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. A return now from the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Chubb to start this drive. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. To throw is Love. He connects with Jordan Addison. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. In motion, Shakir. On 2nd down, Love. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Lions first down.
A carry now for Brooks. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. After Cardinals.
On the ground, they go with Brooks. Yeah! And they'll take this down inside the 35. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. So now they'll throw it with Allen. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
That's another Detroit Lions first down. First and 10.
Here's Allen to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty flag down. A silly penalty may erase the turnover. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. The motion man here is Mitchell. Now Allen. And he's into the end zone yet again. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Detroit. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. Now Bass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will add one more onto their big lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. In motion, Shakir. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he's going to be out of bounds. 000 up there on the clock. We have reached the end of the first half.
With the score, Lions 42, Cardinals 3.
All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. The third quarter begins with a run. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Allen will throw, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. He'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Allen. That is hot. What a throw. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Lions. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
This is fielded inside the 5. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit.
And he's in. Musgrave. Touchdown, Detroit.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. In motion, Shakir. On first down, it's Love. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. A second down throw for Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run going left. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. A second effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Lions. That is a 1st National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf. It's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A run up the middle with Chubb. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Chubb. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now sets up a screen for Chubb.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, it's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 12 facing fourth down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Finds room inside the 40. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Arizona. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two. In motion, Shakir. From the gun, it's Love. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17th. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this will be a Lions first down as the tackle's made at the 35-yard line. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They go play action now. Here's Allen. He'll send this one deep for Odunze.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify it. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. Tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
It is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he's got another one. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Love to throw it on first down. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Love. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now Love. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just punting the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense, just unable to get anything going on the ground, and a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
In motion, Shakir. Love to throw. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there or just simple underneath layups, there's just something about him today that doesn't look right. And I think it's a big part of the reason they find themselves trailing here in the fourth quarter.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. This one complete to Oliver. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run right here with Chubb. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Third and long. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down.
It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cardinals cut 3 off the lead, but they still face a sizable deficit. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And the defense has it.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Owned back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. To throw is Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
He's going to let this one go deep. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Love will lead the offense, looking to go for 2 here.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
On first down, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. A pickup of 15 in the air. First down, Detroit.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Adonai Mitchell. Touchdown, Lions. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, Love. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. We'll try again. It's second and 10. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. On second down, Love. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Love will lead the offense, looking to go for 2 here.
The Cardinals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. He's to midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
A quick throw. That's Legette on the RPO. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Legette. Touchdown, Detroit. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
24. Tiger Bass set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. And more of the same. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Now Allen on 1st down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And he will take this down, close to a 1st down. Pickup of 9. They've got him a yard short of the sticks. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. To the left side here, caught by Addison. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. Open man, downfield, he's got his tight end, Goddard. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. The ball comes out, and this is taken in by the defense.
Sometimes you can get a little carried away when you feel like things are going your way, and I think that's the case here, Mike. You get the touchdown. Now they're thinking, all right, let's get the ball right back to our offense. In this case, I think the aggressiveness ends up costing them.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. In motion, Shakir. Love to throw on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That's taken in by Chubb. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. In motion, Shakir. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He'll let this go for Goddard. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Here we go. One final play. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Lions, and they were able